How good is that? I'm gonna go ahead now and say this is the best steak I reckon I've ever had. 7-day honey cured steak. Rib on the bone. Jackalope SPG. Beautiful honey. This is from Chris from Crispy Q. Two-step process, pretty straightforward. Starting with some SPG. Pretty difficult to oversalt. Done. Absolutely coated so thick. Salt, pepper, and garlic. And I'm just going to slide it right in. I'm going to grab this honey from Crispy Q. This is from his bee farm in his backyard. Little piece of honeycomb sitting in there as well. So I'm just going to pour the entire lot in there and hope for the best, really. Before I vacuum seal it up, I'm just going to rub it around to try and get that honey coating every single part of it. There we go, completely covered, salt, pepper, garlic, and honey. We're going to vacuum seal it up and then we'll chuck her in the fridge. 7-day honey cured steak. See you in 7 days. Look at that. Nice, big, beefy. Feels a bit tough, to be honest. I'm going to add a little bit of Jackalope's Memphis Magic Dust as well. Ready to go on the barbie. Got a chunk of cherry just here. I'm just going to put that right on top. Put the opposite side. Meat's here. Heat sauce is over here. Let's do another lawn update while we're out here. Looking good. Had a haircut yesterday. Brown in a few spots. Realistically, it's starting to look pretty nice. Anyway, back to the steak. Steak's been going for about half an hour. Thought we'd give it a look and see how she's going. Oh, she's looking good. Nice and red. And let's check what she's probing. 113, not too far off. I'm probably going to take it off at about 125 and let it have a bit of a steam off before we actually give it a sear. You know what? I reckon that's actually almost ready to take off. I'm going to just give it a big blast of dirty smoke real quick, and then we're going to take her off for a quick rest. So this is the dirty smoke. What I've done is I've just put that wood chunk directly on the heat source. That's now going to just chuff white smoke like this. Not really good for the long-term smokes, but it's really just going to help that smoke flavour slap around the outside of the meat, and it should taste beautiful. It'll be too bitter though if I have too much of it. Righto, so we've taken her off, probing it around about 125 F internal. I'm going to give it a short rest while we get that pit firing nice and hot, ready for a sear. These coals are now real hot. Just really after a nice crust. Get a couple of kisses on this side. Start by removing the bone. Go this way. Let's look right in the middle. How is that? Oh, that is juicy. Check that out. Unreal. Hot as, super tender. Pulls apart. Beautiful 7-day cured honey ribeye. Let's give it a taste test, shall we? Pulls apart. Oh damn. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead now and say this is the best steak I reckon I've ever had. Smoky, sweet as I said, salty, spicy. This is everything you could ask for in a steak. God damn, this is good.